Okay, this is my presentation guide. So I'll be talking about what SWIFTtrip is all about. The first one, what is SWIFTtrip? Where we are at the moment, how our customers benefit, and how our shareholders benefit. I know this is what you want to hear, how you earn. So that's what I'm going to talk about. And what is a SWIFTtrip? SWIFTtrip is a Web 3.0 decentralized eco-chain enterprise, a robust platform for robust services. So in a simple term, SWIFTtrip is a decentralized mobility, e-commerce, hospitality, logistics, and aviation. Thank you very much. So that is what SWIFTtrip is all about. Okay. Before I go to the next slide, I know you don't understand what this decentralized mean. A Web 3.0 is the current version of the internet where you have access to the platform on your own, where you are the one to make, like you are there, you are the one to make decision on your own. Just like the way you do your banking app, where you are the only one that can access it. You are the one that will say, okay, I want to transfer, or I don't want to transfer. If anything should happen in your account, you used to know about it via your bank account, bank app. So that is how this one is going to be, but in a better version. I wanted to use a Trust Wallet, but I'm not sure if we are familiar with a Trust Wallet. I'm not sure. So, okay, you are familiar with it. So it's just like a Trust Wallet. That place, whatever you are doing there, you are the one that makes decision. Anything you put there, your password or whatsoever, you are the one that makes decision. So in SWIFTtrip, to break it down, in SWIFTtrip, we are going to have something like that. We are going to have something like that. Remember, we are not bringing transportation business to you for the first time. We all know what transportation is all about. And I believe we did not trek to this place. We all made use of transportation before we get to this place. So in SWIFTtrip, we are going to turn the transportation business into a modern type of it. Just like Bolt, Uber, and all that. But in SWIFTtrip, it's going to be something very, very unique. So in other words, the decentralized, Web3 decentralized eco chain that we are talking about is, in SWIFTtrip, whatever you earn in SWIFTtrip, you are the one that will decide if I'm going to withdraw this earning or not. And again, any transaction that is taking place in SWIFTtrip, whether the aviation, logistics, hospitality, e-commerce, and e-taxi, whatever transaction that is taking place in any of all these services, you are earning from it, and you don't need anybody's permission before you will be able to withdraw your earning, and you don't need anybody's permission before your earning will go to your dashboard. It will be going there as the company is making any earning, you are earning your own immediately. So that is what it is all about. Let's continue. Okay, I said earlier that our core services, number one is aviation, e-taxi, e-commerce, logistics, and hospitality. This is what SWIFTtrip will be rendering to people for now, because in future we are going to add more. So, number one, aviation. Are we familiar with this? This is aviation business. You can see the airplane, and examples of one of the companies are Air is the usual one that we use, and Eric Air. Like I said earlier, we are not coming to introduce aviation business because it's already here, but we are coming to make it better, make it, like as the name implies, swift, make it swift for us. So let's move on. The e-taxi business, we have the likes of Bolt and Uber, and we have InDrive as well. But in SWIFTtrip, we are going to have a SWIFTtrip. So in SWIFTtrip, we are going to have a service like a Bolt and Uber. So this is the e-commerce business, which is going to be named SWIFTmart. So in this is e-commerce business. It's just like it's just buying and selling of goods. So the only difference between the usual market that used to go like this, all you mean market, and this one is that this one you do it at your convenience. You can do it as you are sitting down here. You might even decide to buy anything online. So SWIFTtrip is going to be rendering a service like this. Then the logistics business, the likes of DHL and Ops. So SWIFTtrip is going to be rendering a service like this, where you buy whatever you buy, whatever you purchase online or anywhere. You can just go to the app and check our logistics parts, and it will take your parcel, your goods, or whatsoever that you bought to its destination, whether it's in Nigeria or abroad, wherever you want to send it to. So we have hospitality. And when you hear hospitality, we are not talking about hospital. It's not hospital that we are talking about. We are talking about a hotel. So SWIFTtrip is going to to have something double of this thing. You can see how large this hotel is. In SWIFTtrip, we are going to have double of it. Currently, we have a proposed site where we will be erecting 20-story building. Like the hotel is going to be 20-story. So we are not playing here. Thank you for that. I'm not sure some people are following me. Okay. All this talk that I've been talking here, I know some people, it will be entering here and be going out here because not be waiting when I want here. So now, I know you'll be asking all these things, plenty things that have we gone live? So that's where we are now. Has SWIFTtrip gone live? The answer is no, we have not gone live. So SWIFTtrip is currently at its development/vision phase and calls for subscribers to facilitate business development. So currently we have not launched. We have not gone live. We have not launched. We are still in our vision phase. We are still in our development stage, which every business also experience. No business that did not experience this stage. Even, I don't know what's our occupation here, but whatever it is, either whether you are working or not, there is always a development stage before you now gain ground. So that is what we are now. So we are calling for subscribers, shareholders. That is the level that we are in now. We have not launched. Okay. I said we are calling for subscribers to facilitate business development. This is the phase where we are looking for people that will become our subscribers. That's our shareholders. Before we'll be able to launch the business. So this is where I'm going to stop. I want to welcome Apostle Bonnie Bush to continue from here. You all should clap for him.
Is that the best you can do? Please jam your hands together for her. Can we celebrate her once again? Thank you so much. That was a wonderful one from Miss Ifoma Ede. How many of us enjoyed that presentation? Thank you so much. We appreciate you for all you do. Now, I want you to know that one of the essence of this gathering is to educate us. When I mean us, including myself, including everyone you see stand here to speak, we learn every day. So when we see people stand on the stage like this, talking or presenting opportunities like this, one of our greatest desires is to be one of those that can boldly stand on a platform like this, speaking and addressing the world. I don't know how many of us that would like to find ourselves on platforms like this. How many of us would like to do that? So we can see the boldness and the courage of our sister. Let's celebrate her once again. Thank you so much. All right, so my name is Burning Bush Okibe. I'm one of the able shareholders of SWIFTtrip. I'm by privilege of grace a minister of the gospel. I want to seize this opportunity to appreciate and celebrate the CEO and the founder of SWIFTtrip in the person of His Excellency, Honorable Richard Nadi. Please, can we jam our hands together as we celebrate him? Thank you, Your Excellency, for giving us this privilege. And to everyone in this meeting, to everyone watching us online, thank you. And I want you to know that at the end of this meeting, you will have every reason to say, yes, this is that opportunity that I have been looking for. All right. So now, the first speaker has said so many things. If you watch all that he has shown us, or all that he has shown to us, you will understand that there is one thing that is so paramount. And that thing is what? Process. Nothing good comes easy. There is nothing that will be big or great, massive, as we always, say, that just happen in a day. There is a saying that Rome was not built in a day. So there is a process to everything. And that is what we are going through now. And I want to let you know that where we are going to is more important than what we are going through. Hello. Where we are going to is more important than what we are going through. It doesn't matter how this process is today. A lot of things is happening. Yes, we know. People will argue with you. People will say you are one of these people. They have come again. They are all scammers. They are the same people. They have come to carry away our money and run away with it. We know all of this will happen. Because even the system, the country that we find ourselves today, everything is going zigzag. And that is why SWIFTtrip as a company, as a people made up of you and I, are coming to rewrite history. We are coming to change that name, that stigma, that thing they know Nigerians for. SWIFTtrip is coming to change it and to give Nigerians a better name. All right. So, the first speaker has done so much, has said so much, has said a lot. Media, please help me. So, now, I want us to understand that in SWIFTtrip, there are major 5 core services, like she rightly said. We have the aviation. We have the aviation. We have the e-taxi. We have the e-commerce, logistics, and hospitality business. Now, I want you to understand that you are not just coming to co-own one of these services that is displayed on the screen. You are not just coming to co-own or to pick any one of your choice. By the time you pay for that subscription fee, you co-own all of these 5 services. Aviation is everything that has to do with air transportation business. Air transportation business. We have the likes of Air Peace, Eric. These are companies that are already doing what you and I are coming together to build. We have the e-taxi. And we have companies already in existence. So what we are saying are not new to us. We are not hearing it for the first time. We have been making use of these platforms. So we are coming to build something. What we are showing you these images on the screen is to help you understand what you are coming to co-own with us. So we have companies like Uber, Bolt, InDrive that are already into all of these. We have also the e-commerce. We have companies like Amazon, Jumia, Alibaba Express, Temo, wakawaka.com. All of these companies are doing the e-commerce business. And this is what we are also coming to build. We also have the fourth one, the logistics. Logistics business. You know, when you have successfully purchased your goods from the e-commerce platform, SwiftMart, Swift Market, by the time you purchase all your goods, everything that you want to get from this platform, there is a challenge. How would these items, devices, get to you? Get to you, I mean, get to your residence or where you want it to be. Knowing that what we are doing in the e-commerce is something that gives us the privilege to buy, to transact without being there physically. You can buy and sell online. So our logistics platform comes to play after this purchase has been made. They helps to get those goods down to wherever we want it to be. And we have the fifth one, hospitality business. Like we all know, today SwiftTrip has acquired plots of land in the heart of Port Harcourt valued at 900 million naira, almost 1 billion. Thank you so much. We give praise and thanks to God because it's not by our own making. And we also thanking God because he gave us a leader that understands what God sent him to do. I tell you, there are some kind of leaders in the position of our CEO today that by now, the kind of car you'll be riding, bulletproof. By now, they will have entourage. As people are coming in, subscribing with their money, they are using it to take good care of their life and, you know, building house, buying houses. But he's not that kind of person. All the money that we, the shareholders, all those small money, ranging from 5,000, 10,000, 15,000, 25,000, 500, 30,000, you know, see today, $215. All of these, on the 31st of July, he called every one of us, all the shareholders, and he explained, he gave us the breakdown of all the money that we have realized, that the company has raised. He showed unto us how this money are being spent. How many CEO today will do that? Our own CEO is second to none. Globally. So without the kind of person that God has given to us, I am sure that none of us will be here celebrating that massive size of land that we have acquired. And what are we doing there? What are we using this land to do? This is where we'll be building the 20-story hospitality facility. 20-story hotel business? Is this thing something that's, that very night on the 31st of July, while we are going through the expenditure and everything, I told myself that at this point, that the only person that will doubt SWIFTtrip or that will doubt what our CEO is saying are those that hate him naturally. Because with what we are seeing, we know that this man is real and that God is leading us somewhere through him. So what we are seeing on the screen is trans cup heating and Chevron sites. Suite Hotel resorts. These are companies that are already in existence. But what we are coming to build is going to be far bigger than what you are seeing on the screen here. This is just, let me say, half of it. Glory to God. Thank you so much. So all of this, you that is hearing me, you that is watching us online right now, this is what you are coming to co-own. And if you are yet to become part of this, if you are yet to subscribe, I tell you the best time to do it is now. All right, so now let's look at the next. So has SWIFTtrip gone live? The first speaker already said all of these. No, SWIFTtrip has not gone live. The reason is because there are things that need to be done. By who? By you and I. So if there is anything holding it, there is no witch anywhere. There is no kingdom. There is no altar. Please, media, check the screen. No power is holding it. It is in the power of our hands. So SWIFTtrip has not gone live today because we are still on the what? Vision stroke development phase. And we are calling for what? Subscribers to facilitate business development. That is why we have not gone live. So let's see what it will take you to become a shareholder. Subscription plan. Today, SWIFTtrip Note Slot is selling for $250. $250. So, out of this $250, $150 is for what? The project. That is cost per share. $100 is advertisement fund fee. What that means is out of the $250, $100 is going for advertisement. We are going to still explain this as we proceed. Your global profit share is 0.0 in 5 places, 125%. This is your ownership. This is our ownership. This is what you own globally. That is why you see they say there is a statement here, your global profit share. This is your global profit, not national share. You earn this per every transaction that happens globally. This is what you earn. So when we SWIFTtrip go live, it's another question. The first question I've been explained that we have not gone live. Now, when we SWIFTtrip go live? So SWIFTtrip will go live at the sale of 3%. But before then, I want to make it clear to you that the total volume, percentage volume that the company is giving out is 5. So business launch is at the sales of 3%. Thus, the launch of SWIFTtrip is embedded in the milestone of 2.4 million sold units of shares. What that means is that if you and I can actively participate in this campaign by going out there, bringing people to buy this no slot, and we are able to raise, or we are able to sell 2.4 million units of this node, business will go live. So if you understand what I just said now, it simply means that it's not CEO that is holding us. It's not CEO that is delaying us. Just as those that are so wise that will always want to, advise the CEO to launch the business while we are still selling the share. If we can channel this wisdom, if we can, apply this wisdom where it's necessary, it will be better. The result we will get will be far better than the advice we go to give to the CEO. And how do we channel it to give us a better result? By using that wisdom to bring people. Are we following here? Are we together? So, by so doing, we will be able to sell 3% of this node unit, and we will go live. So, let's proceed. Now, the minimum volume to sell is 3%, like I said earlier. Volume per share is 0.0 in 5 places, 125%. So 3 divide, that is the 3% that we must sell before the business will launch, divide the ownership that you and I own in the company. You will get 2.4 million node units. That is how we came about that figure, 2.4 million. So, what we are showing you is how to calculate. Are we together here? So, now let's look at the next. So, initial launch, business launch, before scaling global, is in Nigeria and United Kingdom. So these are our 2 first countries of launch. This is 2 countries that will be launching SWIFTtrip business. And as I speak to you, it's not a wish. We are not wishing it. This is not imagination. What I am showing you, or what I'm saying right now, is becoming reality. And I'm going to prove it to you. And I will be showing you what you can work with that will convince you the more that yes, that what we are saying are true. Number 1, in these 2 countries, we are talking about Nigeria and UK, we have been registered. Thank you. I appreciate that. We have been registered, and the government of these 2 countries are aware of the existence of a company called SWIFTtrip. Now we have the certificates issued to SWIFTtrip by these countries. We have the CAC. We have the EFCC, and we also have that of the United Kingdom. These are different certificates. And if you look at this place, can we see this? This is what? The company's registration number. The same thing here for those that want to, look at it here. For those that want to go, do their own research. You want to do more research on this. This is the number. You can do that. So this is our company's number, office number, registration number in United Kingdom. You want to do more research? You can do that. So, in all of this that we have said, in all of this that we have shown to us, we want to now look at why are we doing what are already in existence. Because I just mentioned to us that what we are doing here, we are not the first. SWIFTtrip is not the first to build airport, to buy aircrafts, airplanes. SWIFTtrip is not the first, to own e-taxi platforms. So what makes SWIFTtrip stand out is what we want to look at now. What makes SWIFTtrip stand out from the others? The number one is these three-letter words, the PYC. These three-letter words is what makes SWIFTtrip stand out. And what does the PYC stand for? The PYC stands for what? Pay your customer. And if we say that we are the first to introduce the PYC policy in the global business, it simply means that we are the first company to pay our customers. The first company to share profits with customers. And why are we doing this? Because we have an understanding that these customers, these passengers, are the real owners of every business. That without them, no business will thrive. Customers, passengers are the lifespan of every business. Any business that will last or that will outlive the builders must understand that these customers and passengers are the true owners of that business. It's only greed and selfishness that will make a man deny the people that are giving life, generating profit for the business, what rightly belongs to them. So the wisdom of God upon our CEO that bettered what you and I are today celebrating, that is going to make us what no one, including me that is speaking, including yourself, has never imagined in this life. Because he was able to see that the only way for us to stand out, because a lot of companies are into this already. So for us to come and to take over, to outshine, to dominate this market space, is by taking care of the real owners of the business. And that is how we came about the what? Pay your customer. And as we speak, as I speak to you right now, we are already practicing the what? Pay your shareholders. PYS. Is there anyone in this meeting or online that performed registration? What I mean by registration, that sold a unit of this note that was not paid? Has there been any? If there is any, please, I want you to speak. If you're online, write a comment. Let the whole world hear it. There is nobody. As a matter of fact, you need not to call. You need not to chat anyone to get paid when you sell a unit of this node. Because this, I'm coming, sir. This is the what? The Web 3.0 we are talking about era. But the main business app has not been launched. But the one we are using for this campaign phase is already paying us automatically. That the moment you perform you perform registration in that app, you get paid automatically. Okay, so I asked a question, if there is anyone that has not been paid. Is that you have not been paid? Okay, please, let's address this. He said he has not been paid, he registered. Let's work it out. Please help me pass this mic to him. When was this registration done, sir? You registered somebody?
Yes.
And you were not paid?
No.
When was this? You check your app. You check your app. Okay, let's get this right. Is it extra node that you bought?
No. I brought somebody.
You brought somebody. The person registered. Yes. Please put the mic in your mouth. The word is
yes, I brought somebody and the person registered.
You brought somebody.
Yes.
The person registered.
Yes.
Who generated the node? Let's start from there. Who is the admin that generated the node ID for you?
I think I don't know his favor, I think so.
He's the one that sent the node.
Yes.
And you did the registration.
Yes.
Can you open the app now? Let's see. All right, so what we are doing here is practical. We want to prove to you people that we are so transparent. Myself, I've registered many people. I'm not going to give you the number because what we are doing, everybody, there is something we are pursuing, so everybody is just doing. So I've registered a lot of people, and from day one till today, I've never complained that I didn't see my money. It enters automatically. So Daddy, open your app, let's see. Is there any other person in this meeting that has sold this node unit? If you are in this meeting, you have sold this node unit, you have people registered in your app. Please, can I see your hand up? Most of us have not sold this node unit. You see where the problem is now. And all of us want the business to launch. Yeah, so I'm asking. You have people in your... Were you paid when you registered them? All of them. Daddy, we are still waiting for you because of our time, please. Okay, so while we wait for him to open it, when you are there, let us know. So let's work it out together. So now, like I said, the company is placing her shareholders, her customers, on the payroll. Okay, please, someone help us. Bring it. Okay, so you register one person. The question now I want to ask you, when you perform registration, how much will the company pay you? When you sell a node, when you register somebody, is that clear now? How much would you get as advertisement? $50. Please, how do we broaden this camera? How do we make this camera? Can the camera capture this? Huh? No, this is, the world is watching us. So we need to show it. Let me bring it close to the camera. So, okay. Be fast about that, please. So please help me. Okay, sir, he said how much, you will get how much. Please give him the mic. Give him the mic.
$50.
Is this your phone?
Yeah, this is my phone.
How much is this?
I'm not seeing anything there.
Please, can anyone see? How much is here? So, have it. Now, let me explain this. The money, anytime you sell a note, the money is automatically paid to you. You are the one to decide if you want to withdraw it. Company will not pay directly to your bank account. Okay? You can see it there now. You see the money there. That is $50. If you want to withdraw, you can withdraw it now. You can go ahead and do that while we continue our presentation. At least I've been able to prove to the world that yes. All right, let's pay attention. You can do that anytime. If you want to go ahead, do it on your own. You will see it. So why we have to go this way is so that everybody will understand. Because if we didn't treat it like this, maybe at the end of the meeting, and so the people watching us online will say scammers. Are we getting it? So SWIFTtrip pays you. SWIFTtrip pays her shareholders. EBU shareholders. And who are the EBU shareholders? EBU shareholders are those selling this node unit. Those that are working for the launch of this business, they are the EBU shareholders. So, we are the first to introduce, please, give us the slide, to introduce what? The PYC policy, pay your customers. Now, let's proceed. Now, if you look at this is ITASI. This is ITASI. Now, this is a passenger here, and we call this person here profit generator. Why is this person called profit generator? Why is he or she called profit generator in this analysis? Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Because these are the people that patronizes the company. And when this is done, profit is generated. So, when this passenger book a ride, and at the end of that trip, the passenger paid for that ride, any amount paid by that passenger is considered to be what? 100%. This 100% you are seeing here. Okay? So now, we look at this. Before we go up, we look at this. When this passenger made that payment, look at what happened. Automatically, the system pays the passenger. Out of that 100%, the system pays the passenger 2%. Instantly, automatically. Just like I was able to show to our daddy now. He didn't call nobody. The day he made that, he sold that unit, he activated that node in his app, was the same moment this $50 was paid. Because it was not done manually. It is done digitally. Okay, so now, out of this 100%, 2% goes back to the passenger. And we are left with how much? Out of 100, how many is remaining? 98. So out of that 98, we have the company in here, the platform provider. Remember, SWIFTtrip is not the service provider. SWIFTtrip is the platform provider. We make provision for people to do their businesses using our platforms. We build the app, we build the platforms that enables people, buyers and sellers, drivers and passengers to meet. So the company reserves 10%. What's this 10% for? This 10% is for global expansion. Knowing that this is a global business, it's not only going to be in Nigeria. It's going to be happening in Nigeria and in every part of the world. So this is where the money that the company will use to do all of this will be coming from. So 98% that was left before this time, out of that 98%, 10% is taken out. What is remaining now? 98% minus 10%. 88%. Thank you very much. All right, so now we look at the what? The shareholders of this company. What goes to the shareholders is 5%. 5% meeting with 12% that has been taken out. That is what? 17%. And we are left with what? 83%. Now, in this, we look at the driver, the service provider. This driver here is the service provider. He's the one that provided the service. The company, the system, automatically pays this driver at the completion of every trip 80%. Why? Because he owns the car. He is the one that services the car. He does the job manually. He fixes anything that is not in good shape in the car. He's the one doing the job while you and I are busy with other engagements. So 80% meeting with 17. That is 97%. Now we are left with what? 3. In SWIFTtrip we have referral, chains. And we know that in SWIFTtrip we earn, just like what we just showed us now. That is first advertisement bonus that he got. In his indirect, as we proceed, you are going to see it. So that is exactly what we are showing you here. So we have the generation of the people that refer the passenger. So here, this person that is getting 1%, he's getting 1% here because he's the person that the passenger that booked this ride used his or her link to download the app. So anytime the person that used his or her link to download this company's app book a ride with us, he earns or she earns 1%. Now, there is nothing like link to subscribe to this business. But at the end of this process, when this business will go live, when the main business app will be launched, from there you can now generate links to share to anybody, anywhere. And as many that will use that link to download their main business app, anytime they use that app for any purpose, whether in the aviation, e-taxi, e-commerce, logistics, or hospitality, you earn 1%. So these are the generation. So the first gets what? 1%. The second, 0.3%. The fourth and the third gets 0.1, 0.1. If you sum this up, it will give you 1.5%. The same thing happened to the generation of the people that refer the driver. This is the person that used the drive, that the driver used his or her link to download the main business app. So every time business is done, this person earns this. And these are the generation of this person. The same thing happens. If you sum this up, it will also give you 1.5. 1.5 plus 1.5 gives you 3%. 3% plus 97. 100%. So all of these that I just showed us in the e-taxi goes on. The same thing happens in the aviation. The same thing happens in the e-commerce. The same thing happens in the logistics. And the same thing happens in the hospitality business. So there are a lot of benefits in SWIFTtrip. SWIFTtrip is so generous. SWIFTtrip is so liberal that you want everybody to be okay. He wants everybody to be happy. That even customers coming to do business with us, at the end of that service that we have rendered to them, we still pay them. No company has done that. I will say this. I know we are live. I will say this. So that even when they take me to court, I will produce evidence. I made a withdrawal from UBA Bank. Like this, I don't calculate. Even me, don't confuse. I will see write-up will come of 50 naira deducted. In one day, they deducted more than 100 and something naira. Only for me to wake up yesterday, I saw the same transaction that I performed, they are still deducting till now. Another 15 naira is gone. Let's just assume that the total money deducted from one transaction, from one withdrawal that I performed, is 160. Multiply 160 naira by billions of people banking with them. You see the kind of money. You are looking for fraudsters. We are looking for scammers. They are not far-fetched. And that is why even in the governments that we find ourselves today, in a country like Nigeria, it is the risk scammers that government is protecting. Those that are scamming us of our destiny and of our future, promising us glorious future. But they are the people that have vowed that we will never see the future. They have banked the money both home and abroad, internationally. Some of them will die. Nobody will even know where they bury some of this money. We are looking for scammers, but security has been denied us. But when people see opportunities like this, where they can build a system that will make them see government as something that they will never be in need of. People will go to school at the end of many years studying a particular course. They come out selling pure water. Some come out doing POS. Who are the risk scammers, sir? Now look at, if UBA will give me 2% of that money, won't I be happy? But even as that, I did not go to shut down that account. My account is still there with them. Yet they are stealing from me, and I know it. Is it not happening to you too? Your own was 5,000. Can you hear that? Can you hear that? Now, this is what we are talking about. But there is a system promising that instead of taking from his people, customers, we will rather give to them. We will rather give to them. This is what SWIFTtrip is talking about. I woke up when I did the calculation myself, how much for money that belonged to me, just that I took from what I saved with you people. And they kept on deducting from me. How happy every one of us will be. How happy the world will be that there is a company that I do business with. They pay me. Please, let's celebrate God for SWIFTtrip. Media helpers, let's proceed. So all of this. So who is the brain behind this SWIFTtrip? Who is that brain that is not like the brain of the founder and the CEO of UBA? Who is this different brain that is not like the brain of the CEO of First Bank? Who is this particular brain that is so generous, that is not like the brain behind GTB? That is not like those brain behind whatever bank you are banking with. We are seeing a different brain altogether. And sometimes, listen, it's a good thing if you will do this. But even if you will not do it, God no go shame us. When we see, if you understand what this brain is doing and what this brain is coming to do, just know that many enemies, those enemies of our destinies, will not be happy. Are you aware? Yes. You might not know. You might not even understand. There are people that this concept that our CEO is coming with is a threat to their business. They have already seen. They have, in fact, they have foreseen it from the mention of that name. At the mention of that name, SWIFTtrip. They have seen what will happen to so many of their businesses. So what is that? That before I introduce the brain, this is one brain that every one of us, with whatever you hold sacred, pray that God should keep preserving this brain. This is one brain that I have never seen stain on. My father-in-law to be is a man of God, he's a pastor. On the 31st, I made sure he joined the meeting because he's a shareholder. When he joined the meeting, yesterday we were talking. We were on the phone call for over 1 hour. Not WhatsApp call, direct call. Do you know one of the things he told me? He said, from what I saw in that CEO, he's a true man of God. That guy is genuine. I've never discussed CEO spiritual life with him. But when he saw how CEO was analyzing, breaking down every penny paid into the account, he said, I've never seen that kind of person. That was when I reminded him. It's not just about being a pastor. I said to this man, I said, this CEO is far better than many pastors today. Even the people we see as people more closest to God, I say, this one that we don't see on the pulpit, opening Bible, interpreting, he understands that Bible better than most of us that are preaching it. I said, to add to that, he's a minister. Before God decided to call him into what? This financial ministry. Are we following now? So this is little I want to show us, or I want to say about this brain before I review who the brain is to the world. Please, let's proceed. The brain behind SWIFTtrip. Now look at the brain. It's not just only cute, it's not just only beautiful. This one not be handsomeness. This one don't pass handsome. You know, when a man become beautiful, both in and out, it's not just only, you know, it's not just only physically beautiful. It's not just only that facial beauty that we are talking. His heart is so pure, as beautiful as his face. If you are looking for a man that is genuine, you are seeing it right before you. When you hear the word genuity, dignity, integrity, please stop searching, stop asking ChatGTP. It's right here. If they ask you, put this name there, and who is this brain? His Excellency Honorable Richards Nadi. Please celebrate God for him. And we are proud to say to the world that this one is coming from us, from among us. God has raised this one from among us. I will only be stupid to prefer a white man's face to this face. I will only be stupid to put a white man's face than the face that I know. Better is the devil you know than the unknown angels. This one we know. Most of those ones we paint. People call white men. This one, anything from white people. In fact, if you look very well, the real scammers again are the white people. Most of the system they generate, they build, is to scam you and I. They take advantage of the blacks. And how do they do it most times? They push one of us to us. They will send a black man like you and I that speaks our language and say, become ambassador in Nigeria. The person will be talking about him like all his life depends on that person, like he's the same mother and father, like they came out from the same womb. But when they are done using black man against black man, they japa. And you will not hear anybody. You will just cry. 1 week, my money is gone. All the noise we heard during CBS, people dying, people destroying things. Do you still hear it? Those trillions they packed, they gathered. It's gone, and it's gone forever. And it didn't end there. They scam people the second time. Pay $100, $200 to register for verification. People paid. They promised them that by June 25, they will get their money. Story. Who are those behind it? But when we see a black man with this kind of brain, we will not embrace it. We will prefer a white man's face, a ghost that we don't know, than our own. Please, let's embrace our own. Let's celebrate what God has given to us. What they can do, God can do through us, and He can do even far better. And that is what we are seeing today in SWIFTtrip. Let's celebrate God once again for this great man. We appreciate him. We love him. We pray for him always, that the wisdom of God will be sufficient for him. We pray that grace will be multiplied unto him on a daily basis. He will grow from strength to strength in Jesus' name. All right, so how you profit as a subscriber, that is where we will be going to. Now, this is you as an investor, as a subscriber, as co-owner of this business. We want to look at what you and I will profit few years, or can I say from the day this business will go live, because we start earning from that day. Now, how you earn in the future and how you earn in the now is what we'll be treating. So first, I want us to look into the future. Let's go into the future, because what we are going to see in the future will help our movement today. I mean, we help the way we campaign SWIFTtrip. It's going to fuel our passion. How you earn in the future. Now, bring up the screen. ETASI per trip profit evaluation. So we are looking at these two countries with these two different legal tenders. We are looking at dollars and nairas. So a trip happened in a country where dollar is their means of exchange, their medium of exchange rather. And in a country like Nigeria, that naira is spent. So we say that this trip, one trip, costs this passenger $10. And to the other person, it costs this person $8. 8,000 naira rather. So how do you do this calculation? Very simple. You already know your ownership. And what is your ownership? Your ownership is 0.0 in 12%. Thank you. Now, multiply this 10. Knowing that it's dollars, don't bother about what currency it is. Don't bother about how do I put the dollars now. No, just do 10 multiplied by your ownership. When you do that, percent it. When you percent it, it will give you this. If you press that and you didn't percent it, it will give you a total different figure altogether. So, but when you add that percentage, it will give you 0.0 in 6 places 125 cents. Now, the same way the ones that paid with naira is being calculated. 8,000 multiplied by your ownership, multiplied by 0.0 in 5 places 125%. It will give you 0.0 in 3 places 1 kobo. What can you say about this figure, what you got? This is first trip that happened, and you got this. Is the money big? In reality, is this money, does it make sense? No, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. At all, it doesn't make sense. So if you are hearing us for the first time, we agree with you. This does not make sense. It's just like a man that called Uber, stupidest shit. So even if there is another word more than stupidest shit, we agree with you, sir. But just wait a moment. Let's prove you wrong. Let's show you that this thing you just saw are big. They are massive. Now, let's proceed. Let's proceed. Cents, dollars can become millions, billions, and trillions of dollars. And we want to show you how this will happen. Now, we move to 5 years after the launch of business, where we could be in 5 years after the launch of business, where we could be. So we did the first, and we know what we got from the first trip. We want to stick to that same price, for which this trip costs one passenger $10 and the other passenger 8,000 naira. Now, we all know that there is no how all trip will cost the same. And in this space of 5 years, in this space of 5 years into this business, SWIFTtrip has, performed 50 trillion trips in the worst case scenario, meaning that we are going to record more than this number. We are going to record more than this number. But we are saying in the worst case scenario, let's say 50 trillion trips. So how do you multiply it? How do you get the calculation? How do you get to what your asset growth has become in this space of 5 years? Are we following here? So it's very simple calculation. All you need to do is the first calculation gave us 0.0 in 6 places, 125 cents, right? Multiply that by what? 50 trillion. Multiply that by 50 trillion. When you do that, this time you are not adding percentage. You are multiplying what? This is figure now, money. You are calculating the money now. So when you do that, what you will get from something that you once got 0.0 in 6 places, 125 cents, and you call it different name, that it doesn't make sense. And that was why I say I agree with you, it's true. But now I know that it's beginning to make sense. So that thing that one time does not make sense, at one point does not make sense, is beginning to yield $6,250,000. But it was not like that when we started. This is true definition of that saying, a drop of water that makes what? Mighty ocean. Why is it going to make mighty ocean? Because it's dropping consistently, steadily, globally. So it's dropping from every corner. It's just falling. It's just like a rainfall. It's just pouring steadily, continually, day and night. Year in, year out. There is nothing like there is a particular season for this or that. So in rainy season, it doesn't work like that. In dry season, no, in all season, business is happening. And in the worst case scenario, this person is making this. Now, the person that paid in Naira, 8,000 Naira. Now, if you multiply that 0.0 in 3 places, 1 kobo, by 50 trillion, it will give you what? 5 billion Naira. In the worst case scenario, from one of the services, out of the 5 services, one is giving you, one is going to make you and I billionaires in the space of 5 years. Is that something that somebody will say, I am not sure of? Is that something, after breaking this thing down to us, is it something that somebody will still say, I want to go and pray and ask God? What do you want God to answer you? The answer is right there before you and I. Step into it. Come in. Come on board. Now, I want to show you how much that produced this. What you invested that yielded this. Media, please help us. And I want you to do the calculation yourself. Now, subscribers asset growth evaluation in 5 years. Power of system. Sleep and earn. That is the system we are talking about. I tell you, time, that time that people will begin to live to a very good old age has come. There is nothing that shortens people's life like distress. Worries up and down. That thing is shortening lives, but you won't know. You think all the time. Some days you just lay on the bed counting slain. Sleep is not coming forth. But Sama, when you understand what it means to live a good life, LG, life is good, you understand that your days, nothing. All these witches and wizards, there is a level of money you make. Witches and wizards will give up on you. Because they will eat that money tire. One time, Ambassador Jerry Odu was speaking. He said, when they enter your house, he said, your AC, the coldness in your house, your AC go freeze them. They came to oppress you, but they are doing like this. They are shaking. They look at the wall, they see the kind of, they are admiring. Wow, this man is rich. Oh. If you watch it very well, it's only poor people that pray about these witch things. And it's a mindset. Yeah, it's a mindset. Poverty opens room for all of these different dirty thoughts. And when that door of that thought, when you find yourself in that school of thought that witches do this, witches, you believe in all of those things, you have automatically opened door for witches to operate. But I tell you the truth, without prayer, without single prayer, through what SWIFTtrip will do in your life, in my life, you will never remember that there is anything like witch. Am I making sense here? This is what SWIFTtrip is coming to do. Look at, bring it up, the power system. Sleep and earn. You will begin to sleep better sleep. Even the Bible said that God giveth sleep to his beloved. So sleep and earn. But if you are not in a system, if you have not built a system, brother, sister, I advise you don't sleep. Oh. Because there is another scripture for that one. For people that did not build system. The Bible says, little sleep, little slumber, so shall poverty. The Bible didn't say, so shall poverty. It says, so shall your. He personalized it. He says, so shall your poverty walk. My God. So poverty is a living spirit. But when poverty sees a system that is producing for you while you are sleeping, it will not walk to you. You will go to people that does not have the system. Hello. Am I making sense now? So this is how to cripple poverty. Poverty does not die by fire. Poverty dies by system you build. That's what poverty is afraid of. That is the only thing that scares poverty away. So now look at what the presentation guide is showing us. You subscribe. This is what the company took from that money, $150. Out of what you paid, $150 is what the company took from that money and built this whole system for us. That while you and I sleep, we are earning. Now, in the space of 5 years, in the worst case scenario, you are earning this, 6.25 million and 5 billion naira here. If you convert this in naira, you may be looking at this, you think it's small money you are seeing here. If you convert this in naira, it's running into 9 billion. If you convert this in naira, 9 billion. Now, this is the same thing that mathematicians amongst us, those people that go to school, that study, that know how to do calculation, almighty equation, quadratic equation, name them. We look at it and say, this is rubbish. These people are mad. Look at. That is why our CEO will always say, follow foolishly. Because this thing does not make sense. It doesn't make sense. But that thing that does not make sense is what you did in one platform for you. So manpower or manual labor cannot take you too far. Manpower or manual labor, it can't take you and I too far. So let's build this system that while we sleep, the system is working for us. Thank you so much. Let's proceed and see what happens next. So SWIFTtrip, we make you. Before we used to say what? What we used to say before? No, not millionaire. Trillionaire, thank you. Please bring it up. Leave the screen first. SWIFTtrip will make you this time what our confession is now, because we are seeing bigger than what we have been saying before. And we have to, align our confessions to what the vision is showing to us. So SWIFTtrip will make you what? Decillonaire in dollars. Please, let's go. Thank you. Media. How you earn in the now. Now, I want us to come back now. You want to earn money. Our daddy did a registration. He sold a unit. He didn't even know that the money has been there since that day. So that is an example of what we want to talk about now. You want to be earning now that we have not launched business. You know how much is $50 today? That's around 70-something thousand naira. Just by selling a unit, one. Our CEO was talking yesterday night. He said there is someone in this company that makes nothing less than 500,000 every week in this company. He said he will not mention the name. Someone is making nothing less than 500,000 naira every week. And some people are seated there complaining. So I want to show you how you can join these people that are making this massive earning every week, every month, as the case may be. Now, how you earn in the now. We have a corporate global challenge. First, know that there is a challenge. Now, the speed to our global success depends on the speed at which we collectively solve our what? Global challenge. It depends on the what? The speed at which. Speed at which. So all of us have to join hands together. It's a collective something. It's collective something. Now, what is the challenge? Very important. Every one of us need to know what the challenge is. The challenge is 2.4 million node units to be sold. And that is the launch of SWIFTtrip. SWIFTtrip will launch at the moment this number of nodes are sold. Now, as a shareholder, every time you solve a unit of this challenge, you get paid. So when you solve a unit of this challenge, how much will you get? How much will the company pay you? $50. So you are not doing this for free. If CEO said today, leave everything you do, work for SWIFTtrip, we will be paying you. This is not monthly payment. Meaning that if you can perform 10 registrations, if you can sell 10 units, node units in one day, the company will pay you how much? 50 times 10 is how much? $500. If you convert $500 in naira, what? 7.5 million, you can make it in a day. No, seven. This company, we know they toss more money again. Oh my God. The grace our CEO carries is too heavy. And see as I rush the tea self. But you see how much you can, even in a day, if you take this in as your full-time job. A lot of people are out there looking for employment. Look at work that you will be the one to employ yourself. You don't need to write CV. You don't need to speak grammar. Nothing like they embarrassed me or they say they will give me a call. Your wife will say, what are we going to do now? We can't continue like this. Okay, employ yourself. Enter street. And that is more reason why all of us are here. That's one of the main reasons you are here. Because at the launch of this business, nobody is gathering like this. Except on a special occasion, maybe the company, we are doing something. That time is going to be a kind of big gatherings. I have seen in many occasions, I always share this with CEO. Even this hotel that we are building, I've seen how we came to celebrate. I've seen in another one, we came, different states. Every state, we dress in the same uniform corporately. We got that. Nobody complained that I can't make it because there is no money. Nobody, no one could say, my children, we are not there because there is no money. That is what we are talking about. That is what we are talking about. We bounce right to the top. Hi. I feel this one. Oh. I feel this one. Something big is coming. Something massive is coming. So you can make, even at this time, you can make so much money. See, okay, let's just even say $50 every day. You will be okay. Most of your needs will be sorted. Before your landlord will call you, say, okay, drop the number. Drop your details. No, don't stress me. Why are you hiding now? You see your landlord call, you will not take. You see landlady calling, you will be hiding. Because you know what he's calling for. But when you understand what SWIFTtrip is doing now, you enter this street. As you are living here, you will tell yourself, you see this transport I pay coming here, I will get one person and I will recover this my thief. As you enter that bus, you are talking to people. You are trekking, you are walking down any street. You meet one or two persons. As you are living here, sir, I need flyers. You go with flyers. I hear somebody saying, don't forget to, we need to get flyers. That's the spirit. All right, so let's get involved in this campaign. Let's be actively involved. Please, bring it up. Let's go. So, as a shareholder, every time you solve a unit of this challenge, you get paid. So, how do you solve the challenge? This is the same company giving you an expo again. That you don't need to crack your brain. You don't need to struggle or stress your brain. How do I go about it? The company is telling you how you will do it. How do you solve this challenge? All right, a moment. All right, bring it up. How do you solve this challenge? Now, become an active campaigner. Sell units of these SWIFTtrip shares and earn big from SWIFTtrip Campaign Pool Fund. Very simple. Become an active campaigner. And when you become an active campaigner, what is the proof that you are active in this campaign process? The number of units, the unit of this node that you sell. That is what proves that, yes, you are active. If you don't have anybody in that your app now, you are not active. If it's only one person, add more passion. Increase that passion. If it's only two, if only three, if it's only 10, please do more. The joy of what we are doing now is going to be well seen when we will launch this business. When you look around, you see how many people are excited because you gave them a lifetime opportunity. Only that will make you feel fulfilled. That somebody and people are happy because of you. Let your existence here on earth bring joy to nations. Let your existence impart lives. Yes. Tell them. Like our CEO, we always say, don't judge other people's pockets. Someone asked that question last night. That one provoked CEO. If you are in that meeting, you will notice that CEO was... There was a point he said to him, don't talk about it. Don't ask that question. Don't ask. He was saying, this thing, there are people that cannot. And CEO put it straight to him. He said, then those people that cannot buy it, it's not for them. Look for those that can buy it. Are there people that can buy it? Yes, look for them. Very simple truth. If anybody start complaining, don't stay there pampering. Tell him, don't worry. You will become a customer. Prepare yourself to become a... But make sure you explain to the person. There are people that even as they are crying that there is no money, they will not still sleep when they truly understand what you explain to them. So don't just rush to talk about what they will earn. Break it down. When you give them that breakdown, don't just go talking to people because of that $50 you will get. If that is the drive you had, you will hardly get one person. If it's, let me get that 50. But if you are going with that heart of love, passion, that I want this person to see what, it will make you to be calm in the spirit to explain well. And by the time you are done explaining, that person will not rest. That name SWIFTtrip will keep ringing in that person's ear. And until that person comes in, that person will not rest. So you will earn when you do what? When you help a brother, when you help a sister, when you help a friend to what? To buy a unit of this share. Media, let's go. Thank you very much. Now, look at where this whole money is coming from. So much money is here. SWIFTtrip campaign sponsorship pool fund. So this is $238,867,800. This is dollars, not naira. So out of this is where this $50, both first, second, third generation, fourth generation is coming from. And people are busy taking money from this. And a lot of people are busy complaining, looking for faults. We call them fault finders. But the pathfinders are busy campaigning. Why fault finders are looking for fault? Busy talking. So, it is time. It is time. All right, so now let's show you how you will earn from first to fourth generation. Very important. So when you sell a profit share slot, when you sell, this amount you are seeing here is $70, right? This $70 will be effective when this node, I'm still explaining it. So when the node starts selling for $250, the thing you get as they do it for body. Sure. Now, yes. So today, how much is the node? $215. So by the time the node get to $250, this is what you'll be getting. This is what we will be getting. This is the one that will change. All this one will remain. So currently, your direct advert commission first level bonus is $50 as at today. $50. Today being 2nd of August 2025 for the purpose of this record. Now, your indirect advert commission second level bonus is what? $15. Indirect advert commission third level bonus is $10. Indirect advert commission fourth level bonus is $5. If you sum it up, it will give you 80. I'm calculating with 50 here, right? It will give you $80. That's what we are still getting now. But by the time this no slot hits $250, what you'll be getting here will be 100. Thank you so much. So we don't need government anymore. As a matter of fact, government needs us. It's the government that needs us. We don't need government again. No government can pay you this. And even if they promise you something like this, before they pay you, you will work for years. You keep hearing stories. That's why some civil servants, when they retire, they will be complaining up and down, crying up and down. Because what you will see, you will get as a pension, not to even talk of gratuity. One got 3 point something million after 35 years of service. But in 5 years after the launch of business, out of five, one out of five is making us billionaires. And somebody worked for 35 years, all his life, serving the government. And the government is giving it, oh God, this is a joke. Is somebody still here? So this and more is what we, now let's see the cash that SWIFT will be giving. Now, extra campaign cash award. SWIFTtrip Runners Award. You want to become a holder of this award. You want to be in this rank. All you need to do is add more effort to what you are doing now. Be more active in your campaign exercises. Then, by the time you are able to register 50 people directly under you, you become a SWIFTtrip runner. You saw the vision and you started running with it. And you were able to sell 50 node units. You are making progress. You want to become a SWIFTtrip icon. All you need to do is do more. From this rank, you do more. Add more effort. And you are able to sell 500 units of this node. You become a SWIFTtrip icon. And you are desiring this now. This is where you are aiming now. Now, is it achievable? Yes. This height is attainable. For you to become SWIFTtrip, star, for you to attain this height, face of SWIFTtrip, this is star award now. For you to hold this award, now, I don't know how many of us that is aware of what this award will do. It's not just only this $10,000 that will be given to you. Did I mention that 1,000 will be given to you here? Even if I didn't mention, you already know. So, so here, when you register, when you sell 5,000 node, the company will not only pay you $10,000 extra, but anywhere, any country, this company will be traveling to, CEO will be traveling to establish, to launch, to open office in any country of the world, you are going with the CEO. Please, if you want to clap, I want you to clap well. Because this one, that's the part that is making me to dream. I have prayed, I pray. I say, prayer will not do this one. Go and walk. If this one is achievable with prayer, I for don't enter deserts. For don't enter dry. The prayer alone cannot do it. I'm aiming that height. Any country, it's not from this $10,000. The company will sponsor you. Pay your flight ticket, going and coming. The hotel you will lodge in that country. And I know our CEO is a man with high taste. He will not go and put you in one Paco hotel there. You will be dining with kings. So, for you to get to that height, just know you first of all pass through the first stage, 50 node. And then you pass the second stage, 500 node. Then, before you can get to the third stage, where all of this will be happening. Thank you very much. Please bring it up. Media, help us. Now, do not miss SWIFTtrip profit share offer. Tell this to somebody by your side. Tell this to someone by your side. If you are watching online, if you are here, tell somebody by your side, do not miss SWIFTtrip profit share offer. Do not miss it, please. So how do you subscribe? Very important, very simple. All you need to do is go to our website. This is the first step. Go to this website, www.seedinvest.swifttripcampaign.com. When you log into our website, the first thing we see is disclaimer. Sir, you want to help us? All right, thank you, sir. The first thing we see is disclaimer. Read that disclaimer. Read it very well. It will help you understand what you are venturing into. I was talking to it was a program where I was ministering some time ago. I was preaching, and I told them that a lot of people enter into different kind of courts, societies. I mean, anything you can call evil by simply skipping or not reading through. They carry Bible, sign. And sometimes when they want to blindfold a man, they will just present the detail, the paper. They will be the one who open the sign and say, take the Bible, sign here. Open it, sign here. They will not allow you to read. And the moment you sign, you are not coming out again. You have become part of it. So this is what we are saying. That disclaimer, please take time to read it. Because a lot of people will say, they promise us this, they promise us that, because they didn't understand this process. Read through so you will know what we are doing. So when that is done, the next thing you will see, you close it. When you close it, thank you. When you close it, when you close the disclaimer, you will come to this place. Thank you very much, sir. This is beautiful. Now, this is USD inflow. USD inflow. What this means is that this is the amount you use to multiply. Look at the price today. $215, okay? Can somebody do it for us? Let's do practical. Do 1,534 multiplied by 215. Let's know. For those that are interested, maybe you are watching online now or you are here, you want to buy your no slot now. Let's see how much this person will pay in Naira. 329,810. This is what the node is selling for today. So you will multiply the price with inflow. Inflow is the money coming in because you are paying in. So this is inflow. So it's flowing in. All right. So this outflow is like that now. That your $50. You can do it now. Do practical now. Do 1,516 multiplied by 50. Any figure you get there is what you will get. The amount you get from the company by the time you place withdrawal. How much did you get, sir? Okay. We have gotten the answer already, but one our daddy that has the money to do it practical. Huh? 70. No, you don't use inflow, use outflow. 75,800, right? That's what you get for that money. So you see what that is going to get for one node he sold. Are we seeing it? So let everybody get to work. So you'll be earning like him too. All right, so now, having said that, let's look at this now, please. That is, now after you have gotten the amount you are to pay, 328,810, right? Now, this is the account you are paying into. 200-46-07389. How do you do it? Very simple. You don't need to stress yourself typing it. Just click here. You see this box? When you click this box, you will copy it. You see that? Yes, you click it, you copy, click OK. It has been copied. Go and paste it to your app or wherever. Except you want to transfer through bank, you need to feed the teller. That's when you will have to start writing it one after another. So when that is done, maybe you want to pay with USDT. All you need to do, copy this address. Go to your wallet, your exchange, paste it, select TRC network, TRC20 network. Okay? You can as well select, this is another network. It's the same USDT. So, but here is BSC. This is what? BNB. So let me not just confuse you. We see this. So when you see this, this is the network, the blockchain network. So when you copy it, you paste it. That's all. You know, when you are paying with USDT, this is what you will pay. Right? You are aware of that. You will pay this. You don't need to start doing any calculation. You just pay this if you are paying with USDT. Then you want to pay with BTC. Good and fine. You can still do all of that. Registration instruction. So, can we see that? Let's see. You say, to register as, sorry about that. So, okay. So it's important. I think I'm just seeing that now. Okay, so let me read it out because most of us can't see it from there. The letters are tiny. To register as a SWIFTtrip shareholder, first note, don't bother yourself, I can read it. I'm still young, I can see, yeah. To register as SWIFTtrip shareholder, first note that you cannot register yourself into the system without the help of an existing shareholder. Are we following? Thus, we do not go by sharing registration links. I already said this. So simply make your payment of $250 directly to the company account, which you should get above. Then forward your proof of payment, first name, last name, email address, phone number, no nicknames, to your sponsor. Your sponsor is the person who introduced SWIFTtrip to you. He or she will, on your behalf, connect with the hub or the international admin to process your registration. If in 24 hours you have not received your login details or proper direction how to access your SWIFTtrip node account, then proceed to contact this number 080 666 95332. Okay? For any further assistance, contact our support admin on this number 070 or +234, because of people that are connecting from diaspora, +234 70. This is one, right? 12985596. Let's grow SWIFTtrip together and share in. All right. Let's grow SWIFTtrip together and share in unprecedented wealth. Okay. Can we jam our hands together? Even to read this thing is not easy. Oh. Please, extra clap, extra. Double it. Clap again, please. How about? It's not easy. Thank you very much. God bless you. I appreciate you. So is that clear now? So all of those instructions must be duly observed anytime you want to perform this, knowing that you can register yourself. So you want to get more details about our loan. These are loan projects. SWIFTtrip, remember, this loan is for our 20-story hospitality project, Swift Home. So this is our loan program. It has been designed thus. What we are looking at to build this, to achieve this project is 10.9 billion. Okay? 10.9 billion. But now, we had already achieved this 9 that is on top of this 10. Let me put it this way. And the CEO is telling us that out of this 10, he does not need all of this 10 from us. That the only thing he wants from us to loan him, to loan the company, not to give the company. Was it yesterday that I was speaking? He said, is it not in church that people sow seed? Donate 10 million, 20 million. They are not giving it for what they will get back. But here is a business that will make us decillionaires in dollars. And yet this business that we are building, the system is not saying dash us. It's not saying sow the seed. It's saying loan us. And in 3 months, you will get 50%. But now, 20% and 25%. Now, out of that 10 billion that I showed us, what CEO need from you and I, the global shareholders, worldwide, is 2 billion. He said 2 billion. leave the rest for him. Is it too much for us? No, it's not too much. It's not too much. I was talking with my daddy in the Lord yesterday. And, I mean, not Apostle Justice Sulaiman, because I know a lot of people know that before they will say, eh. So it's not that, it's another daddy. So that's my father-in-law to be. So yesterday, I said to him, when he heard about 10.9 billion during the 31st night, he was like, Jesus, the money is too big. I said, Daddy, let me tell you something. This money that only you will be handling, will be controlling very soon in SWIFTtrip. Only you. This thing that every one of us is looking for how to raise, 10.9 billion, very soon, 10.9 billion will be nothing to you as an individual. So I want you to get that understanding before you say that this is too big. So to raise 2 billion is not too much. And we can do it. Can we do that? Yes. Now we are still going to show you how you are going to achieve this. So please, can you help us with other things, other information? I think everything we need here. You want to know and understand this is the land. As you did a record, this is AI-generated video on the land, the hotel, the Swift home. You can watch all of these and that. Please, can you bring it up a little? This is our CEO explaining every details we need to work with has to do with this movement. This is the lion himself. So now, I believe I've been able to explain to us how you can subscribe. Is that clear? All right, thank you very much. And is there any other thing that we are missing? So now, let me now break down about this loan, the stage we are now. We are in the phase 2 of this loan program, right? So this phase 2, this is how it goes. You know, the phase 1, the minimum you can invest is what? How much? 1 million. So the minimum you can invest in phase 1 was 1 million. But that phase is gone. So, but now, there were people that were saying, I have 500, CEO, bring it down. CEO has considered, it's not even 500,000. The minimum you can invest now is what? 300,000. Can we jam our hands together once again? And I believe you can raise that. I believe you have it. I believe you can do it. Don't miss this opportunity. Don't miss this opportunity. Me, I no agree. Even my boss here no agree too. We have to partake. In fact, we partook in the first phase. So if there are people that can do the first phase, how much more now this phase? So tell yourself, I must partake in this. And in 3 months' time, as a shareholder, look at it again. You know, our CEO is very, very considerate. And it's somebody, if you have ever heard anybody say, CEO, no, they listening, no, they hear. If that person, you can slap the person, I borrow you my hand. Our CEO is someone that's listening to his people. That 31st night was when Ambassador Chukwuemeka suggested, okay, CEO, let's do it this way that the shareholders get more than the, yes, non-shareholders, investors. So, and the CEO considered it instantly. He put it up immediately. It's okay. As a shareholder, this is your benefit. You will get 25% in 3 months. Non-shareholders will get how much? 20%. So what that means is that this is open for people now that are not even shareholders in SWIFTtrip. You have a brother, you have a friend, you have someone that you know that have up to 300,000 that, spare money that is lying in the bank. I think we are contributing when I explain my own experience, how the bank is chopping my money now. I don't know if I'm still going to get another alert today. Who am I going to sue? Nobody. So now, why not remove that money there and put it into a system that will profit you more, that will generate more money for you in the space of 3 months? This is what we are talking about. So it's not just limited to you as a shareholder. Take this message out there. Tell anybody that will be interested that in 3 months' time, if you are telling a non-shareholder, in 3 months' time, the person will get what? if you are the one that told the person, remember, the investor gets what? 17%. You that told the investor gets what? 3%. Is it clear? But you as a shareholder, you will get all of the 25%. You will get all with your capital back to you in the space of 3 months. I think I heard on the 31st night, Honorable said, our CEO said that someone loaned the company 50 million. Right? Somebody, human being like us. 50 million, and somebody is struggling with his 1 million. There are things that you hear, it will challenge you to stop thinking small. If somebody can release a whole whooping sum of 50 million, that is to say in 3 months, 75 million. What a business. So now it has come down again. I don't want to call anybody poor person. Before people that believe they are poor, because I'm not poor. Before the people that believe that they are poor, we start crying. Had it been CEO brought it down, if I invest. So before you call yourself poor man or poor woman, just know that you can do this one. All right? And by September, we'll be, as we're talking about hospitality, we'll be showing it on the screen how the work is going on. The work is going to kickstart by September. Please be part of this process. And God will continually bless us in Jesus' name. Amen. Are we all excited today? All right, once again, let's take questions. If you have questions, please ask your question. Feel free to ask your question, and we are going to do justice to that. You have a question, ma? Okay. So, okay, you have a question. If there's any other person, if you have a question, please just indicate by raising up your hand, and the mic will be passed on to you. All right, ma. Thank you, ma.
Okay,
Tell us your name.
My name is Hilary Joy.
Are you a shareholder?
Yes, able shareholder.
Shareholder, please clap your hands for her. All right. We enjoy it when we interact with able shareholders. Thank you, sir.
Okay, please, is there room for update of names? Because, like, if a particular name you've used to register and perhaps maybe you change a name, is there room for you to come and update the name?
Yeah, you provide us the certificate of change of name. You know, if you want to do a change of name, you will publish newspaper, right? You will do all of that.
What about affidavit?
Affidavit, yeah, you will swear affidavit. There are some cases, even you have to publish newspaper, right? When you have to do with change of name or addition of name, you will still publish newspaper. Okay, let's go with, the company will tell you the details you will bring to update that account. Because, you know, some persons might even use names, great names, numbers, emails to register. Are you getting it? But when they get to know, because this time, the only thing you can do, okay, we didn't talk about extra note. Okay, that extra note, CEO still gave us grace to buy that extra note this month. You know? Yes. You know, that extra note supposed to end last month at first. Or you had opened that door again for us to buy it this month. So that extra note, okay. Have I answered the first question? Okay, this extra note. Exactly. You don't need extra account. In that one account you have, it will be added there. That is why it's only the international admin. You are paying 150. You are not paying the current price. You will buy extra note at 150. And there is what we also call family combo. You have your children, your brothers, sisters. You want to also help them. You can use this opportunity to get it at that $150 rate. Go and burn them now. If it's possible, me too, save. I for burn all my own one day. So that first question, I was explaining that, you know, if you try to outsmart this system, we'll catch you. Because many people don't know that we'll still do KYC. We'll still verify every account. So if... Okay, that one is understandable. So it will be taken care of. All right. He raised his hand. Yes. He's coming to you, ma. Thank you.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Yes, my name is David Jackson Philemon. I want to...
Are you a shareholder, sir?
Yes, able shareholder.
Let's jam our hands together. Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate our shareholders.
I appreciate you all. Like new people that are just coming in,
Okay.
you understand? If you are coming into a system, you know, if you are new,
Okay.
you need to be educated more to be grounded in the system.
Okay.
Like our dad here was having it difficult maybe to withdraw or maybe even to know that they have already paid him. So if it will be possible, if you can throw more light on that is the app, the shareholders alone, you understand? How to place withdrawal, how to know everything about the set. Yes, it's there, but it's not everybody that, you know.
This question is for him. This question. Eh?
You know,